first things first, coming in from Wallace. Got a good man-beating play in the Colts playbook? Good question.
I do. Do you? Do you have one?
I do.
All right. Love it.
So, mine's a run play. However, let's see if you have one that you like.
Oh, run play? Grow up. All right.
So
grow up.
So one I do like is Z-Spot. However, it's not as good as the Bucs passing scheme because they have to play sail. The C route's better. You could get pressed here. Obviously, the route on the left is going to be solo with this play Z-Spot gun bunch. But do you have something that you like especially?
It's such a good play. Ready for it? It's in split close. And the play we're going to go to is wide receiver corner. It's one of the best man-beating plays in the game.
All right.
So here, take that, go to man-to-man.
We'll go to some man worlds again. We're in the Pats defensive playbook. In my opinion, if you're not using the Pats defensive playbook right now, unless you really, really, really like 46, you're a little crazy.
Yep. All right, so here's the actual play. So this is the play by default. If you take a look at it, what's that route on the right to Johnson look like, Farles?
The route on the right to Johnson, known as the C route or the corner, looks exactly like that Bucs sail I was just speaking of.
Fact, not opinion. So what I love about this play, by default, you have a corner route that wins. You have the flat to Allen. That's at like the quick flat. It sits like a table flat. You throw the ball to him in the flat, and you're going to win against man-to-man, especially you got some good speed there. Hilton is going to break inside. He's going to get inside position against this set, and you're going to be able to throw him at a timing route. And then the last thing you can do here, motion over Gore, your halfback, and you put him on a quick slant to the inside. You have basically every route wins. So what ends up happening on this play is because of how effective the B route is, because it gets a free release. So with someone with great route running, that I usually go Keenan Allen over there.
Captain Keenan Allen will be really good. Deshaun Jackson will be really good. T.Y. Hilton would be really good, guys, because what you're going to see is when a player has high route running, you're going to, on that cut, get that separation against an opponent's defender's man coverage rating.
Very important.
The big thing, though, is what you'll see is the reason man coverage is effective. If you have a corner route, say you had a corner route here on this play, and I pressed, Johnson might struggle. So Moncrief here, if he gets pressed properly, you'll notice he might not get as much separation because he's going to get slowed down. It's just going to take a little longer on the cut. Yeah, you got open right there, but it's not as consistent if you can get the free release. If you can get the free release, it's more consistent. Plus, it takes longer with the pressure.
Right, so let's take a look at the timing of this. So call press here. You're going to notice with the inside release of this route, by design, this route has an inside release so that it avoids the jam, right? That's a by design scheme from this play. So let's count it. Count down the seconds here of when I can throw the ball to this receiver, and let's see the difference. So snap. 1
Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Cuts about 2.5 Mississippi.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
So you get 2 seconds. There's blitzes in the game that can get there that quick, but 2 seconds is very good to get the ball out.
And generally not for man-to-man.
All right, so now call press. Let's count it down this time. I'm going to throw to Moncrief. Let's see the difference. So ready, set, go.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 2.5.
2.5.
And it was tight.
And it's 2.5 and it's tight. So that's the difference. Why is this corner route better? It's because he gets a free release. The key here is the consistency. With that press against that other corner route, you're not going to have as consistent read. And what you want on the offensive side of the ball, what you want on the defensive side of the ball, what you want in your life is consistency. All right? So you want to be able to say, I know that this guy is going to be here at this time where you could just throw this blind. Right? Like, that's what you really want to get into the rhythm here is I want to look at call press. Farles. So I want to be able to say, I'm going to look at Hilton here and go 1, 2, oh, he's not open, just throw to B because I know it, I trust it. If I'm not getting a pre-snap defensive read where I think he's dropping a safety, doing whatever, then that's where that route comes into play here. So let's back the ball up because let's show you the next level of this play.
Right, so it's good to have one read on a play, guys, but you want to always have, so that's great because it's free release and now say, all right, I've had enough of Johnson beating me. I'm going purple zone, buzz, curl to flat, whatever you want to call it. Now all of a sudden we've got a
bang, and
we hit it deep for a big gain. So these two routes work in combination, and this will come up in one of our questions later in the show tonight. We'll talk. Remember this play, guys. Remember when we talk a little bit later in the show tonight. The other thing is, say I'm going to try and stop inside zone or fullback inside. Depending on the formation and situation and formation generally. A key to beating man-to-man is hitting Allen. So say I move this defender over. And then he's not aligned with RB. So you really need to keep an eye on the linebackers, where they're lined up, who's doing what.
Even if he's right there.
Even if he's right there,
when he hits that right there,
right.
There's the window because it's a table route. So just click off him. It looks covered, but you have to trust it. As soon as he breaks off on the table portion of the route, like right there, that's when you win that matchup. Like you trust it. This is one of those throws that Farles has learned over the years. This is something that it's difficult because it looks covered, but you have to trust that if I throw it at the right time, I will get some 4 to 5 yards. And that, overall, you have every route that wins against man here. Call press one more time. We want to show this Hilton route.
Yes, indeed. Hilton's on the left solo. This is the backbreaker to the play.
Bang!
Once
that
you
cut.
get the cut.
The one worrisome thing about this route is that is a much easier route for a user to defend compared to halfback wheel. The post on halfback wheel is a lot deeper. It's about 15 yards downfield where you throw the ball. Where this route, it breaks at about 8 yards. So if Farles is a savvy user, he's going to snap the ball. He might jump.
Spoiler alert, Farles is a savvy user.
Not that
really. Oh, boom!
Oh, are you?
Get there.
Oh, yeah. You are a savvy user.
D-Mac.
Wow.
Let's go.
So, yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. And the last thing that you do here on this play to make it even next level against man-to-man is you motion Gore over and you put him on a slant. So now, look at the route combination here. Your corner has to go over and defend RB.
That's bad.
The slant over to Y, they're going to switch. They're going to play banjo coverage. But what you want here is that slant becomes a quick option over the middle field. You can drag him, you can in him. There's just a lot of things that you can do with this slant. You can motion him out to the left if you wanted. You can put him on a quick slant on this side as well. So there's a lot you can do with that extra halfback. So now you have 2 reads over the middle of the field that kind of break over the middle as well. So one of the best man-beating plays in the game.
All right, S. Gibbs, we're taking a quick time out here so that you can go in the kitchen, swap out your shirt. There's a black Madden 15 polo because it's giving us some lines. J.O.'s stepping in real quick.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to
What's
chat.
wrong with my shirt?
We're going to chat with J.O. about what he expects to see from you in the game of the week tonight and what he's going to run. So, chat. Once again, this is J.O. 30 special.